Welcome to GoGreener. I'm Maury Alter, and we are here to take a look at simple, no-cost and low-cost ways to make the most out of the resources you use every day.
And I'm Susan Chang. There's no better place to kick off than with a look at electricity. Lots of things are drawing power in your house right now, from appliances and computers to light switches and gadgets to the television you're watching. We're all surrounded by power-hungry objects.
But short of unplugging from modern life, how can you reduce the electricity you use on a day-to-day basis? Well, we went to the streets to ask folks like you what they would do if a new law required them to cut their electricity use in half.
Definitely be more aware of turning lights off when I leave the room.
You have to turn all your stuff off before you leave a room.
I would go to the candles.
Some interesting answers, but there are a lot of simple tricks to make energy reduction as easy as the flip of a light switch.
The first thing you want to tackle is invisible wasted energy, called phantom load, also known as vampire power. Great name for a rock band, but what it's really about is that electricity that a lot of appliances and gadgets just suck up simply by being plugged in. Even though you've turned them off, they're still draining juice.
Together, the phantom power they use can add up to about 10% of a household electric bill. That means by unplugging these items, you're looking at more than 1 month of free electricity every year. Here's Annie Novak, Program Director of Growing Chefs, Food Education from Field to Fork. We talked to her at Rooftop Farms in Greenpoint, Brooklyn.
Apartment gardeners, or people with not a lot of space, can learn to compact all of their gardening and get a really big harvest out of not a lot of space. You can measure square feet within your growing space, and within that square foot there are certain spacing rules where you can compact your plants. So for example, most tomatoes need to be about 18 to 24 inches apart. In the square foot gardening system, you take a square foot and you put one tomato plant in the middle. Most beans should be spaced about 8 to 12 inches apart in rows that are about 2 feet apart. For a square foot gardener, we put a lot. You're supposed to put 4 bean plants in 1 square foot. We might have amped it up to 6. So right here in this area, we have lacinato dinosaur kale, purple bush beans, Hungarian hot wax and cherry bomb peppers. We have an heirloom tomato growing, and we have some Swiss chard, and in the front we have basil. And all of that fits within 3 feet by 4 feet wide. So that's a lot of vegetables. And if you come to the farm and you tell me you only have a little amount of space, this is clear proof that you can harvest a decent amount of food off of that little area that you have.
For a healthy car, you also need clean gasoline. Meet Robert Sinclair from AAA of New York.
We recommend that people avoid buying gasoline when the delivery truck is there making a delivery. What happens is all those hundreds and thousands of gallons are going down into the tanks in the ground, and it kicks up sediment. There's sediment in all gasoline, all petroleum distillate products. And if you're pumping gas while that sediment is kicked up, that sediment can go into your tank, clog your fuel filter or something else, clog your fuel injector, which really ruins fuel economy and becomes a maintenance and repair issue for your vehicle.
Maintenance is important, but real savings on gas begins with the way you drive. Again, Robert Sinclair.
Among the top things that you can do to save gasoline when you're driving is to slow down. Whatever speed you're accustomed to driving at on the highway, lower it. Accelerate gently, especially if you're in a city urban situation and you've got red light after red light. Accelerate from those red lights very gently.